We gotta split up.
We got there. UK and the rest of the world.
Europeans against South America.
I like it.
Okay.
3, 4, 5. What do we got? How many yellows do we got? 5.
No, here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Against you guys, 6.
What club do you support and how did you become a fan of them?
I support Rotherham United. That's the town I was born in, and my dad and my grandparents were all fans, so I kind of drew the short straw really and became a Rotherham fan.
Of all the clubs you've visited and played with, which stands out the most and why?
I've not actually been to many Premier League grounds because obviously supporting Rotherham I go to all the crappy little League Two grounds, but we actually played a game at Stamford Bridge about 2 months ago, which was incredible to play at. It's not really the kind of ground you expect to ever have a kickabout on, so that's probably the best ground I've been to, apart from Wembley obviously, which is awesome.
Are you the best football player in Muse?
Yeah.
Yeah, no
Without
doubt.
question. I'm the only football player in Muse.
Is your play on the pitch as technical as your style of play on stage?
No, not at all. I kind of wing it a little bit really. I haven't played properly since. I used to play a lot when I was a kid, and I started playing recently. I kind of get the ball and try and pass it to somebody. That's kind of key really. Don't try and do anything too fancy because you make a tit of yourself otherwise.
Do you have any experience with MLS? Have you been to any games or visited with MLS clubs?
We've not been to any games, but we did a game with FC Dallas and Portland Timbers as well, who I don't think were in the MLS at the time, but I think they are now, is that right? Yeah, and they were great. I mean, FC Dallas was great. I think we played with some of their reserve guys and the coaches and stuff, and it was a really good day. Very tiring.
Can you talk about your excitement to play at Lollapalooza tomorrow in Chicago?
Yeah, it's going to be great. I think we played maybe 4 years ago in 2007, and I think it's one of the best US festivals. And I think for us it kind of reminds us, because obviously festivals are massive in Europe. There's so many going on all over the place, and I think it's a relatively newer thing in the States. And I think Lollapalooza is probably one that's closest to the European festivals we play. There's lots going on. There's lots of different stages. And it's great as well having it right in the middle of the city. I think that's quite rare for a festival. In the UK and in Europe, festivals are always in the middle of farms or kind of tens of miles away from cities and towns. So yeah, Lollapalooza is great to be able to play and see kind of the city, in the back line. It's in the backdrop. It's great.
Can you just last question, talk about your training session so far and your little five-a-side that you're going to do?
I'm looking forward to the five-a-side, the training session. I've not done a football training session since I was about 14 years old. So. It's quite amazing really. It just shows how fit these guys really are. It kind of looks easy and it's not at all. It's very, very tiring.
Okay.
And now we've got to play a game which is going to be very hard work.